If you're a heating, air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, why does it take 5, 10, or 15 minutes for you to get used to something that's uncomfortable? And what does this have to do with your success and learning process? This is a fantastic question. I'm Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. All right, so about 3 months ago, I go down this rabbit hole of the dwell time that it takes for you to be uncomfortable, for me to be uncomfortable in any process before moving forward and getting some traction or getting activity. And I went through Alex Huberman, I went through Jocko Willink's, I went through sports analogies, I went through and dug through just about anything and everything that you can find. And I'm gonna give you a magic number. The magic number is 15, so 10, 5, sign language 15. 15 minutes for you to get used to anything. And so I tracked this over the last 90 days. I did this myself, just so I'm not like, hey, you do it, and then I'm not going to. I did it too, right? So I would go through a process and I'd start a stopwatch and I would say, okay, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, this isn't working for me. How long till I get through my, I don't like this? My magic number was about 9 minutes and 30 seconds. At about 9 minutes and 30 seconds, everything made sense, everything was okay, and everything got easy from there. Now, my number is not going to be your number, and I highly encourage you from here on out, anytime that you're struggling with something, to pull out a clock and say, okay, Scott told me 15 minutes, 10, 5, or 5, 5, 5, 15 minutes. 15 minutes for me to get used to it, to be uncomfortable, for me to move forward, and everything was gonna be okay. I'm gonna try for 15, right? So in running, when you go on a distance run, one of the numbers that kept coming up was 15. Almost every analogy, just so you know, in sports, and every example that I found was 15 minutes. And you're like, Scott, that's super fine and fantastic for sports and people in the military and people doing everything. What does this have to do with me? I'm gonna get you there, but before we do that, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, drop in your name, your email address, maybe your phone number. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication, and occasionally I try to sell you stuff, okay? So for you, you're gonna start a new project, you get frustrated, grab a stopwatch, start going through and saying like, hey, Scott said 15 minutes, here's what I'm gonna do. So this works on role play, this works on sales training, this works on putting ideas, concepts, and strategies together. This comes to learning new items. I had to transfer a website today, super frustrating. From one website registrar to another, had to put my clock on because I started going, and I was cursing, I was using all the good words, and I'm working on not doing that in my life. Put the clock on 7 minutes. It took me 7 minutes. So for you, I'm encouraging 15 minutes, 1, 5, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 15 minutes is all of the magic that you need. And so you're like, hey, Scott, how can I use this in sales? Okay, when you're working on your new sales presentation, rehearse the first sentence for about 15 minutes. So I drove from the North Shore today, which is out that direction, okay? North Shore today. For this conversation that we're having, I rehearsed it for about 15 minutes. For another video that I shot, I rehearsed it for 15 minutes. It's about a 45-minute drive. I got my rehearsals in. So if you're like, hey, I feel like I'm struggling right now with my sales presentation, while you're driving or while you're sitting around, take 15 minutes and work yourself out of your funk. That's all it's gonna take, 15 minutes. It may take 16, it may take 17, but on average it's 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, right? 15 minutes. Now here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. Save this video, because in the next week, you're gonna run across something that's difficult, and then you're gonna remember, Scott said, set a stopwatch for 15 minutes, and I wanna know what kind of success you found for just working through for 15 more minutes and making some magic happen, right? That's it, 15 minutes, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5. 15 minutes to make some magic happen. You got one of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3, find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you gotta do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha and mahalo.